Well, hello everyone. Hello everyone. How? Whiskey.
I'm in a different box from usual.
No, yeah, you are.
Being in here.
No, yeah. Also, Gideon's just like Gideon's right in your corner, just like there, staring at you. Also, you guys are gonna have to forgive Whiskey a tiny bit. His internet's been acting up. You were just your Skype cam was frozen on you, just like holding one arm up and just like having this terrified face.
Oh.
For a second.
I'm seeing it on the stream now.
Nice.
Okay,
nice.
hey guys.
Hey everybody.
We're waiting on Frostington.
Yes.
It appears
that we are.
that he has gone AWOL.
AWOL is the best way of putting it. It seems he and Gideon have several things in common. Oh God, did you just lose? Okay, your cam keeps like freezing on certain frames that are
my internet's awful, dude.
But they're so funny. The faces that you're stopping on.
I've just got a very meme.
Box fan, what the fuck is this?
1 hour later.
That's lovely.
Which was a beautiful little moment.
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing some life signs from our boy.
From the Brenster, Frosty.
From the boy who's been in his cryogenic sleep pod.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, this is completely unlike him. I doubt he slept in diddly doodle. Oh, hey, Frosty in chat. Yeah. So guys, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Looks like Frosty is alive and well. See you guys then. And oh, hi there. We got the whole gang.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
LBV. Frosty has emerged from his cryogenic chamber, a new man.
Yes.
So for anybody watching the VODs, not the actual live stream, me and Turippa here have been talking for about an hour because there was some unfortunateness with Frosty. So the game will be shorter than usual. We'll probably only have 2 parts this time, as opposed to our usual 3 or 4. So,
but that's okay.
Yes,
that's all you need.
Survive, and D&D's gonna keep happening.
I will survive.
And that's the main goal, really, is more D&D. So yes, basically everything's been going well with me the past week. We had a little bit of discussion with that before, but one thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that you guys have hit your stream goal on your stream, and you guys are going to be having to play the worst game of all time.
I think I had nightmares last night about that, actually.
The worst game of all time. What are you talking about?
I was gonna.
Sorry, the best game of all time.
Yeah, the best game of all time.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, the agony.
Yeah.
I think I legitimately had a nightmare about that game last night.
Good.
Did you?
Thankfully, I don't remember it. I've tried to forget it, but yeah, all I remember is a Russian accent. That's it.
Very good. Very good. I'm glad that could be a
That's
thing.
infected your very
my very
subconscious
being. God damn.
Yes. Another thing is very cool. Anyone who missed this earlier, we got a piece of fan art of Onk, which we'll be using as Onk's token.
Oh yes.
Which we showed earlier, but keeping it refreshing for the YouTube VOD.
Yeah.
Just to give extra sort of credence to how beautiful this masterpiece is.
Oh man, well that's one of those things where now we have to roll well to keep Onk. Because he's the king's son, guys.
Oh god.
Also, I'd like to point out the fact that we've got like, you know, these interesting characters. We've got Gideon, we've got Dimble, and the one who gets fan art first
is Onk.
isn't Gideon or Dimble, it's Onk. So
yeah.
all I have to say is get fucked, guys.
That's true. That's true.
The other thing is we got 2-minute tabletop. Using his maps as always. They're beautiful. They're amazing. If you want to use them for your games, feel free.
Kill players on his
ado,
maps.
Exactly. Without further ado, we haven't got much
Frosty
time.
has experience.
We haven't got much time for preamble, pre-chat. We've already had a lot, so
Yes, let's get right down into it, boy.
Let's get right into the game.
Into the game.
That's the one.
So if I move us over to what I believe to be where we left off. So Gideon, you stand over the body of this woman as Onk steps away. Her eyes grow wide as she falls to the ground. Onk, looking down at his hands, now shankless, as he left the shank in the back of her sort of rib cage area, as he sort of stepped back in fright. And yes, so Gideon,
I'm gonna
you're
go over
standing
to
the
Ankh, and I'm
body.
gonna extend a hand.
Yes.
And very slowly, so he's not like, oh god, I'm being grabbed because I did something bad. And I'm just gonna like kind of rub him on the head and like scratch behind the ear. You know how dogs like it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely there is a degree of like the second that you put your hand, like even as slowly as you're going, there's definitely of like he flinches away. But yeah, roll me animal handling.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be friends with him. All right, let's.
I love that it's
hopefully
animal
I'm friends with
handling.
him.
Nothing else.
Yeah, not persuasion because he's probably. I think he's smarter than, or at least of the same intelligence as Gideon. But yeah, so you rolled significantly high. So yeah, like I think like you're not sure if this is partially just because this is the only affection Ankh has ever been shown in his life,
Yeah.
or just because like you have sort of a sense for goblin anatomy, you know, right where just the perfect places to scratch to, you know, have their brains release positive sort of endorphins.
Yeah, hormones. Yeah.
Or yeah, so you definitely like have Ankh like looking up to you as a sort of he looks up at you with his eyes, his big fucking bulbous eyes in his head, and he looks up at you and you see sort of the look that a child would give a father or some form of
my
high
gosh.
respect figure.
Yeah. And I just look down at him and I just say a very like, good. Ankh.
You hear a sarcastic voice from behind you. Excuse me, this one's likely dying.
Which one? I turn around and oh yes,
Owen's
Dimble.
like knelt over Dimble, who his breathing is shallow, but he's not like, you know. Owen's got his hand on the wound again, just keeping pressure applied. And Dimble's breathing is sort of slightly calmed, if a bit pained.
Yeah, I just look over him. Oh yes, my companion, Dimble. Let me examine the wound.
He'll live.
Should be fine. For now.
Owen like shakes his head. This is all so fucked. He looks over at just the pile of goblin corpses.
Yeah.
And just like sort of like purses his lips. All right, what's the plan next, corpseman?
Well, if we can fetch that horse, calm it down, we can tie it to one of these carts, potentially take the dirt road out of here. I'd like to keep a few of the goblin bodies if possible. And, well, we have to find the boy. Yes, I suppose we should find the boy first. Don't you agree?
I thought you said the boy was being kept with one of these fucks. She nods towards the corpse of Kristen.
Aye, yes, he was with her, but I'm assuming if she caught wind of anything, she would have hid him somewhere, so... We have to search. Luckily, we have myself and him. I point down at Ankh. We're good at sniffing out weakling humans. And I just walk, start walking towards the forest.
He nods. I'll like just calling after you. He's like, I guess I'll stay here with it. Just like the wind. Fuck you as you like, disappear into the shrubbery.
And then I'm gonna like snap my fingers and yell and just Ankh.
Yeah, Ankh is at your heels.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, looks up at you expectantly.
Yeah.
We get a shot of Owen like carrying Dimble's body as best he can, like into one of the houses.
I like that the thug thief guy has been way more humane to you.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling up. No, you rolled 3, so you've got you're unconscious for an hour and a half, Dimble. I was just checking that you've already rolled that. Cool. So yeah, Gideon, you go into the shrubbery. What is your plan here? What is your game?
I'm gonna try and track back where she came from, if at all possible, because I know where she entered in to ambush us.
Yes, you did. So you head like up past this building over to here where she came from. Yeah. Yes. Cool.
Oh, Erwin Grimsby has a picture now, guys.
Yes, this is him. This is his
Hell
face.
yeah.
And
I like that. That means that we can be long-lasting friends with him later.
It was the main reason I did it is so that you would feel guilty if you kill him just instead of paying him like the 20 gold that he wants.
Well, I'm not an evil character, so I wouldn't kill him for that.
Wait, you're not?
I'm not evil.
That reaction. I mean, he's not malicious. He's just not nice.
Yeah, I'm just not a nice person.
You flay people.
He's pretty evil. Anyway, so you can roll me a survival check if you're looking for Kristen's tracks from the woods. And you.
Oh my
find
word!
those,
I'm horrible at survival.
You find those tracks.
Got a
pretty,
nat 20,
Yeah,
cuz.
it's
pretty
immediately
damn
just
good.
like, just
Pretty
like
damn
where
well.
would I, like there they are.
All part of the plan.
I think actually, if you're amiable to this, you're like looking for the tracks and you find some, and then like like you feel like him pulling at your sort of your cloak hem, and you turn around, and you're like, what is it, Onk? And he points at like a second set of tracks, like next to Kristen's at that point, like a fairway into the woods. And he points at it, and he's just like pointing at it.
Good, Onk. I'm gonna run at him and literally like scoop him up, and I'm gonna place him on my shoulder and start running after the track.
When you run at him, he like flinches as if he's about to get hit, and you just like pick him up and like put him on your shoulder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you whisk him away. All right, I'd like you here to make me an athletics check followed by a perception check.
Guys, I'm a father.
You're on pretty high survival here. So
You want me to run athletics?
Yes,
or
you'll
can I
be running.
substitute acrobatics or no?
It's running, so it's pure
Oh!
What if he cartwheeled through the forest, though?
like. You should have inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
inspiration that.
Okay.
There
Yay.
you go.
15. Nice.
Followed
nice.
by what? Perception?
Followed by perception. Yes. I'm gonna roll.
Oh boy.
Not the worst. I mean, I got above average.
Oh
so.
my god. Okay. Yeah.
She
well,
fucked up hiding this kid.
No,
Or
I think I know. Oh
Oh.
wait, 1 second. Sorry, I need a roll.
I think a trap or something, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know how this happens. So Gideon, you're running down the road. Is Alder with you as well as Ankh?
Yeah, he's on my back, always in my bag.
Okay, cool. So let me just set up this map here. So you're running along this road. Like the tracks lead back to a actual like road path through the trees. And I'll move you over to the map here.
Oh boy.
But yeah, you make your way, and then suddenly you start hearing in the distance some muttering, like a voice. You rolled like significantly higher than him on his stealth versus your. But yeah, you hear some muttering angrily, seemingly to themselves, from a little way down. Let me just find their character sheet so I can get this prepared ahead of time in case you fight him. Always.
Hi.
Yes.
I look back at Unk, and I point at Alder, and I'm gonna just point at a bush. Hide.
Okay. All right. Let me get Unk's sheet up and have him roll a stealth check then. All right. Yeah. Unk like grabs Alder's arm and just drags him along the ground.
Yeah. And I'm just going to just start walking down the road with no like at all a sign of I'm looking for someone. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I'm looking for someone, but not in like a hurry or anything. I'm just kind of like walking.
Yeah. As you hear this voice, you hear like 9 gods, 9 fucking curses upon all of them, and just like muttering. And then as you come up to this sort of like point in the road, a significant way down, so like more down by here.
Yeah.
When you reach that point, as you're like slowly walking, like arms behind your back,
Yeah.
the muttering just stops suddenly.
Yeah.
And that's all. It just stops, like the noise, just completely. Whoever was muttering to themselves, just completely.
And then just
sort of notice you, and just they just stop instantly.
You can come out. And I grabbed just the symbol. I'm just gonna. Kristen's been hurt. She startled one of my men.
Okay. You do get a response.
I know I
sent
could have
that-
just snuck up, Bisham, but that's not. That's
Oh no,
not
I loved
Gideon.
it. I loved it. Go on. This is awesome. Ruben?
I know full well what Kristen did over there, and it was fucking stupid. You hear back from the bush.
Well, then, I just kind of drop it on the ground. I suppose you realize it'd be fucking stupid to try and fight me then, wouldn't you? Come out and I won't kill you. You're
I'm
my
already
word.
out. As you hear the voice is like moving along this pathway, and when he says I'm already out, the voice like comes from here.
Jesus.
What, did you ping?
Yes, I pinged on the wrong.
I haven't
it
seen
comes-
ping.
Ring
it
well,
comes-
wrong level.
So
yeah.
so the voice starts coming from this way,
Oh.
and then when you hear I'm already out, it's coming from like directly ahead of you
Oh
on the
fuck, he's invisible.
Yeah, just.
I ended up with the most useless fucking compatriots I could have asked for. And
Clever.
a shimmering around him appears, and he drops from the gem layer onto the token layer. As he appears in front of you, arms crossed, as he's just standing there looking at you. He doesn't have any weapons drawn, but he does have them like at his sides.
He looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. Can we get a close up on this guy?
I can make
If
his
that won't
token
spoil
really,
his
Give me,
name.
yeah, give me,
Yeah.
give me,
I
give
can
me.
make his token really big instead of showing
Yeah,
his
go
name.
for it.
There you
Oh
go.
man, yeah, he looks just like.
Look at our hand drawn. Yeah, he's a half elf.
Oh my
Woo!
god. I feel like
Sorry,
he's
just
gonna
get
eat.
excited because I see you draw stuff.
He's gonna
and I'm
eat
like,
you in
yeah.
single combat, dude. Like.
He's a half drow.
Oh. Ooh.
Hence the sort of pinkish skin.
Yeah.
Well, I see there's no fucking point anymore, is there? But, look, hear me out. My lord will pay well. Much finer than this shithole. Trust me. You can go back, get paid by the poorest lord in this fucking kingdom, or you can come with me. Actually get paid something worth your time here. Seems to be like fidgeting his feet slightly. I don't want no trouble. Puts his hands up. The only thing that lord can give you is titles on lands that will be gone in a week when this place is taken over. The lord I serve, he's the only thing that could save this fucking country from a broken king. You're new to this place. I get it. You don't sound like you're from around here.
Just gotta look at him.
Yeah. Look. I get it. I'm a guy who doesn't exactly invoke the most trust instantly. And he like gestures to his like face. But I know the way the wind's blowing. And it's not blowing in the direction of Lucius. Fool's loyal to a mad king.
Aye.
I watched
here's
what
the
Kristen
thing,
did,
friend.
and it was bloody stupid. She tried to kill you. I wasn't part of that. I could have joined in. Could have helped. But that one's a fucking idiot. Fueled by emotion. You know what I'm fueled by? Tomorrow.
I see. Well, here's the thing, friend. It's not just you. I don't trust anyone. Where's the boy? I want to make sure that he's alright. I'll stand here. I just need to
Like
know
I
that
said.
he's still alive.
I'm not fucking stupid.
Neither am I. And I'm not just gonna go on an empty promise of a brigand. Or a half-elf, no less.
He shrugs. I'll tell you what. You seem to be a man who thinks a lot of himself. Don't get me wrong, that's no bad feat if you're worthy of such self-praise.
Mm.
All I'm saying is, a man like you respects his own word. So give it. Say, I won't harm you, Ashwell. And I'll run, get the Lord, bring him back here. And he just seems to, like, watch you for a while.
You know I don't need you to find the Lord, right?
Exactly. but I'm taking a gamble.
Like looking at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is he?
Like 5'9", not super tall. He's not super buff. He seems more suave than anything.
Yeah. You and I both know that saying such bonds are liable to get you bewitched in these parts of the country, right, Elf? How do you know such thing?
All right.
You just have to trust me, as I'd have to trust you to run off.
And I thought we were becoming friends. And I would like you to give me a save. Let me just check what type of save.
No.
From what I've learned from D&D, guys, you don't say words that are very specific about things to not do. You just don't do it.
Give me a charisma check, please.
Sorry, save.
Charisma save, yes.
Do it.
Yes, well, good thing I'm incredibly good at this. Oh, yes!
You fail.
I don't have inspiration, but I give it
and
to you.
You treat this creature as non-hostile.
Oh no.
And do not want to attack him. You view.
I think Whiskey's saying you view him as a friend. I think you're charmed by him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
you
did
broke
I cut
up a
out
bit.
there?
Yeah.
I said you view him as non-hostile and you view him as a friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he casts the spell Friends on you.
Ha!
Now this doesn't mean that if he were to make any sort of aggressive movement towards you, you can still stab him back. Let's say. But for now, you know you're moderately. You wouldn't just attack him out of nowhere. Basically, you're inclined to be more on his side than off his side. So he nods at you. He's like, now, please, if we could play nice, and you can just tell me,
Oh man.
I will not harm you. We'll be good. You don't even have to say my name. There we go. I'll take that away.
Just like looking at him. Yes. Let's be friends.
A sort of slight smile breaks out. See? And that wasn't so hard. Now, I'm gonna go get the Lordling, bring him back here, and we can have a chat as to how to continue. You can take him back to your lord, and I'll be on my way. Unharmed, I take it. Or, even, you can come with me back to my lord, and we'll both be paid handsomely. Maybe even give some titles that last more than a week.
I'll be here.
He walks closer to you, like within 5 feet.
Yeah.
If you let him. He extends a hand for like a handshake. Asheville Martin.
Gideon Clive. The fourth.
Yeah. He shakes your hand and then nods. Alright. I'm gonna go get the Lordling. And he disappears into the sort of bushes. And less than a minute later,
I'm gonna watch where he goes, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. He comes back with an unconscious Lordling. Like he was hiding him like trees away from where you guys were having this conversation.
Yeah.
And he just comes back with like the Lordling over his shoulder. This one didn't know when to be quiet, so I had to make him quiet. I'm sure you understand. He's non-harmed in any way that I know of. He like looks over him, like quickly, like checks to see any bruises.
Are you a doctor?
To be fair, no, but
I am. Let me examine him, friend.
He nods and he hands him over to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just like walk up and I'm gonna do a medical check on him.
By the way, I'm gonna say at this point a minute has passed, and as he like hands the cops to you, you are no longer his friend, and you know that he casts a spell on you to basically like make you his friend.
Yeah, so I just kind of like, I'll just give him a look. Elf.
Human.
Yeah, so there's my medicine roll on the Lord.
Yeah, he looks kind of exhausted, like he hasn't had natural sleep. Like he's only been put to sleep forcefully for a while. But across his body, the only real sort of I guess, way that he's in any way harmed is like him trying to like strain against some rope that's tied around his wrist. So he's got like slight sort of friction burn, but nothing too severe.
Well, he seems to be in good health. I'll just back up one square, and for that I thank you.
Let me also put the lord on the map. The lordling. All right, see, that wasn't so hard. Now you can tell your goblin army that's hiding in the trees, I'm no threat. He like smiles at you.
Well, they don't think that. They're always watching. Just gotta look at you. But here's the thing, friend. Though I don't doubt that your promise of gold is legitimate, considering that you seem to be a bit wary of the next things that are going to happen.
His brow sort of furrows, and he's going to roll an insight check.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Are you? What is your? He's basically like trying to gauge where this conversation will end. Do you have hostile intentions?
I'm not going
like
to be the first one to attack him, but
Okay.
he can tell I'm going to turn him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, he's sort of like he's reading he's like his eyes narrow as he sort of tries to read you, and he gets the gist of you're not like going to be going for your weapon, but your demeanor is giving him the idea that this is negative, right?
Yeah.
So he I think as you start sort of saying like, but he puts his hand up, he said, say no more. I understand. Let me travel you with you for a ways, at least until I can hop town, as it were. Woods are spooky, especially at night, as he like looks around.
Not for elves. Come now. We're both grown men here.
You'd be surprised. Like grins slightly nervously.
Well, if you're going to travel with me, friend, you're only going to travel with me in my conditions, not yours.
He
My
bows.
terms.
Ashwell Martin is at your service, Gideon Clive. At least until we get out of this pile of sticks they call the woods.
Onk!
Onk like scurries over out of a tree and starts like heading down the road, dragging Alder's arm down the road.
Yeah, just...
And he like comes up behind you and like is looking between you and the other guy, and then he like looks down at where his shiv usually is, and it isn't there, and then he looks up at you like with a furrowed brow.
You'll have to forfeit your blade to my friend here as you walk with us.
He nods.
And I don't just mean the ones strapped to you. I mean the hidden ones that elves like to keep in the crevices of their armor.
Fucking racist.
I've no hidden blades, human. I keep everything about me in the open. As he like extends his arms out like wide.
Yeah.
But those terms are certainly acceptable for my life. And
I
he,
just
like,
look at you.
cuts-
I just look at you and just... Your tongue's about as sharp as a blade. And then I just gesture to Ankh like, go.
Yeah.
Tell him
Alright.
grab the blades.
Yeah, he like the guy like was going to remove, but then just like puts his hands up. He's like, all right. So Ankh basically takes a short sword and a quiver of arrows and a short bow off of this guy, and is basically like carrying them in a bundle in his arm. Alder's been like left on the ground and is like slowly like clawing its way towards your boot.
Do any of them look special in any way?
No. They look just kind of... One of them has some form of Elvish written across it.
Okay. Can I
don't know if
do
you-
like
don't
I
know
want to
if you
see if
read
there's
that.
any sort of like maybe I could pick up on the fact that they're magic. I know I'm not a magic guy, so that might be like
Okay.
I have two
Yeah,
Arcana, so maybe I'd be able to pick
Yeah,
up
you
on
can
it.
you can roll me Arcana to see if those like elven runes are in any way glyphs. As far as you can tell, the blade just seems its craftsmanship has a few dents here and there, the blade itself, which would be indicative of not magical, or at least if it was, it would be magical, like magically enchanted after use, after some use, because it's hard to dent any sort of magical weapon. So you think the blade, at the very least, isn't magical. You can't really tell about the bow or the arrows, though. I'm going to open the window because it's hot as shit.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
So yes.
So yeah, if that's the case, I'll just kind of
standing there, he's like looking at you, like down to Onk as he removes stuff, and then like back at you, hands up.
Thank you. Come.
If it comforts you to buy my mouth, you're more than welcome.
I'm not worried about you.
He grins. Like out the side.
Come, walk abreast with me. You're a man, not a beast, or my servant.
He nods.
And yeah, I'll just kind of grab. I'm gonna grab the Lord.
Yeah, off of him.
And just I'll kind of talk to Anka, just tell him like keep 10 feet from me. Just ahead of me.
In Goblin, I'm assuming this guy didn't understand. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And yeah, I'll collect Alder.
Yeah, you like grab him and like put him in your bag, like as you're moving, like with one sort of fluid motion.
No.
I'm assuming since your friend isn't here with you, that means Christian got the better of him. He dead?
No. He's a tough little bastard. Hard to kill.
He nods. Well, if he's not dead, I'm not a medical man, but I know my way around a few healing spells if you'd let me. Smiles at you.
See. Once we get there.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything for you yet, so there's no need to do anything for me. Just kind of smile at him.
The way I see it, you hold all the cards, as we can see your entourage, like looks at your bag and then at Ankh. I'd say my life is something you've done for me thus far, man. Says man, like in more of a paused way where it sounds less like a sort of like yo man and more like a referring to you as a man, as in human.
Yeah, man.
Because I fucked up.
Because I keep calling him elf. Yeah. All right, yeah. So let's go and let's just trot back to camp.
Yeah. You make your way, and you do reach the edge of the camp as you emerge out from the sort of thick brush. You see Erwin has tied up a horse at a post, and it's the horse is like basically like it seems like it's tired itself out from trying to break free from being tied to the post. Yeah. And Owen is currently like sort of like kind of lackadaisically leaning against the wall when he sees you arrive. Who the fuck is that?
None of your concern. And I look at the elf walking next to me. There are several rules here. One, do not touch or look at the goblins. Number 2, do not touch or look at Alder. And number 3, do not speak to that man. And I point at Erwin. Do not speak to him. Do not look at him. He does not exist. We understood.
What man?
Perfect. Come, my friend's this way.
Yeah, and you lead him over. He does take like a wary look over at the pile of goblin corpses which have yet to be moved, and then he like looks past and sees Kristen's body and just sort of like a slight, almost like cathartic smile breaks across his face. But yeah, you guys sort of make your way across, him following a little way behind.
Yeah.
And you guys make your way over to next to Dimple. Ankh is sort of like goes over to Erwin, and Erwin like scooches further away from Ankh.
I'm gonna talk to Ankh and Goblin and tell him to dump his things down the well.
Okay. Yeah, he goes over and dumps the guy's short sword and bow. The guy's size, like seeing Ankh head away. And then, like, when Ankh comes back with his without his equipment, he like lets out a long sigh.
No.
But yeah, other than that, he doesn't seem too hostile.
Hopefully, if your lord is as rich as you say, he'll be able to replace your gear for you. You understand?
If I come back, my lord's the sort of guy that if I come back empty-handed, he's as likely to execute me as reward me. Shrugs. I don't intend on going back to him empty-handed.
I see. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna set the Lord down on the on the, you know, the bedroll.
Yep.
Well, there's Dimble.
I see him. And Dimble, you've been sort of lent against in the bandits bedroll along with yeah, no, you're like over in this corner over here.
Okay.
Because there was a bandit's bedroll that Gideon
bedroll
using as his rest, and on top of that is also your bedroll that has been laid across by Owen. So it's like a double, like a nice, comfy sort of resting place. And you're sort of like laid on your back, hands like on your chest, almost as if you're like getting ready to be put into a coffin. But your chest is like bandaged roughly with part of one of the bandits' robes.
Yep. I just realized I'm like covered in. I have a bandage all around my neck. I have a bandage all around my chest.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking mess. So yeah.
You look like an anime protagonist.
And I'm gonna get up just as quickly. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm gonna set the Lord down near. Like if Dimble moves, it's like, oh, good, and I'll just put
twitch.
the Lord down.
Yeah. Ash was like just kicks like a rock, like just like boredly. And after like 10 minutes, Dimble will wake up.
Oh, Ashwood doesn't want to show off.
Well, I mean, he asked, but
I know, but Gideon doesn't give a
Gideon
fuck.
hasn't given him permission. Nope. So he's just he just waits. And after 10 minutes, unless anything else happens, Dimble wakes up of his own accord, very groggily and injured.
Perfect. You're alive. Snap to, Dimble.
Why?
We have company.
Why am I alive? Just glance across at Erwin and like, oh, thanks.
That is a fair question, to be honest.
Yeah.
That comes from not from Owen, from Ashwell.
Yeah, I just like my head darts very delayed because I can't really move my neck.
He's leaning like against like just like what is essentially a stack of bricks, like in the rubble, just leaning against it, sort of watching you.
And who in Kyral's ass crack are you?
Looks over at you, Gideon. Am I allowed to talk to this one?
Yes.
Look at Gideon. Look at him. You know each other?
Ashwell Martin, while you were indisposed, me and him had a little conversation and worked out a deal. Like he nods towards the lordling.
Look at him. Well, that was easy. Wait, what? What kind of deal? Look between the two of them.
That we wouldn't kill him right off the bat.
Oh.
There'd be no harm to come to him.
That's fair. Oh, well, who are you?
Ashwell Martin.
Okay, great. Who are you?
A half-elf.
Alright.
And he just looks at you, Gideon looks at you, and a magic user to boot. He charmed me earlier.
Oh.
That was just so that you wouldn't just stick a knife through my throat. Things were getting a little tense for me.
I cock an eyebrow.
Like, puts his hands up.
Ashwell. Right.
Owen mutters something like, things are always a little bit fucking tense around here. Ashwell doesn't seem to doesn't seem to notice.
I ignore it. So what do you hope to gain from this deal other than your life?
Mostly my life. I've been hanging around this whole organization, this whole endeavor, and let's just say folks who've stayed steadfast to it have had a habit of getting killed by your hand thus far.
Oh. Huh.
I'm not quite as dim as that one, like nods over to Kristen. Like I said to your friend here, my eyes are set on tomorrow, not today.
Well, we could say the same. So I just look at Gideon, so this is a open and shut case, seems like it, just...
I did offer your man a deal.
What kind of deal?
My lord's gonna be able to pay you more than this merchant starved shithole.
Huh. And who's your lord?
Trifer.
Oh.
Show him your merits. He might even reward you for killing some of the men along the way. Until you saw what was right.
Huh.
He's a man who respects skill above all else. Martial prowess. Getting the job done, that sort of thing.
I'm gonna glance at Gideon and then glance back to him.
I look so unamused.
I would like, first, I would like as an action to use my channel divinity, gain proficiency and insight for the next 10 minutes.
I like it.
nice.
Yeah, so I'm not going to check it off just so I don't remember. Yeah, but I have a +2 in insight basically for the next 10 minutes. So I would like to insight, try to gain insight on the last thing he said. Try to see if he is, I guess, trying to cover for himself or being utterly matter of fact.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
But you should have inspiration at the start of like every session on this.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I will use it on that.
It refreshes because you guys are definitely role playing well and in your characters. So unless I say otherwise, you guys will have it at the start of like.
Okay,
Sweet.
that's nice to know.
And
I'm glad
give
you
it-
didn't use it earlier. Then I'm glad that you're using it now.
I honestly didn't tell you earlier because I thought it would be kind of a waste of inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to use it on that. So that's a 12.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll something.
Yep.
Oh Jesus. As far as you can tell, he is being 100% genuine. He genuinely believes everything that he's saying.
Okay.
He believes that
The Lord may reward us.
that he believes that is the Lord's general mannerisms. That's how he believes the Lord treats people.
Okay.
And he believes that if you guys go to the Lord, he will reward you both for bringing the body back and for like not, staying true to your along your path.
Does he want the boy dead? Just glance at the Lord.
Why would he want such valuable insurance dead?
Just checking.
The way my lord sees it is he's a man of martial prowess, as are many, where he comes from, but he'd rather get through this whole thing with as little of our great kingdom's bloodshed as possible. The march south will be a whole lot easier if we could all just be friends.
That's one way of putting it. Gideon.
I stand firm on my original statement. I'm Gideon Clive, and my word is my bond. And I've agreed to bring this boy back alive. And I'm going to see that he's delivered at whatever cost.
I can respect that. I can respect that, but like, Dimble sighs, just lies back. I really don't want to go on another babysitting adventure. No offense.
Ashroll raises both of his hands.
I say no offense to the kid.
Yeah. I understand your point, Mr. Clive. You're a respectable man. You stand by your word. But this isn't just for our future. This is for the whole country.
I'm
Also,
definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like that's the first time Gideon actually kind of chuckles. Just he never laughs ever.
Also, just so you feel a little better, take this on their house, and he's going to cast Healing Word on you, Dimble.
Oh.
Hey.
Super
you heal
effective.
3 hit points as he fumbles the roll. Take that light healing on the house.
The whole country.
I was gonna.
Who is it that you think that we are that we're able to just dictate what happens, the fate of the whole country? What, to prevent people from dying? Soldiers. Isn't that but their place in this world? To fight and to die for their lord. Everyone's lives are no consequence of mine. I don't care. People live, they die. Things go as they do. The gods dictate that, not us. Don't utter such foolish nonsense again.
Ruben?
We're Librians. Our goal is to live beyond our means. Any aspiring Librian should strive for greatness. That's been the issue with the current administration.
Lest we all become liches.
Fuck.
Shrugs.
Yeah, I just look
I've
at
no
him.
personal goal for that myself.
Whiskey, I wanted
Trying
to...
to-
I
Yeah,
wanted
what do
to, I
you
wanted
want
to
do?
insight him with the sort of greater good bullshit he was spewing a minute or two
Okay.
ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
just to see if he truly believes that.
Yeah, that's fine. We were going on, me and
Nine.
So
Magical.
9.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as far as you can tell, he genuinely believes everything he's saying. You don't see why he would have any reason to lie,
Yeah, okay.
given his sort of position. Like because he's basically just trying to convince you over to his viewpoint now, from what you can tell.
Yeah. Gideon.
His accent and everything, like he's from this province
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you guys are in,
Yeah. Gideon.
and you're occasionally hearing like Owen mutter stuff like "fucking traitor."
Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gideon, I know your words, your bond, and all that bullshit, but you can't buy medical equipment with words. You need money. And
And money will come, Dimble. As it always has.
Timble gets kind of a
As our
terrified look.
elvish friend was saying here, is that we all aspire to be something greater. I just aspire to be something greater without piggybacking off of the backs of my superiors. I don't go after their aspirations, I go after my own. And I've said that I'm going to deliver this boy where he's supposed to be delivered. And if that means on the corpse, on top of the corpse of you, my friend, I look at the elf, and you, friend, I look at Dimble, then that's just how it has to be.
Yes, eyes wide at Gideon.
Just conversation. I'm just letting you know my thoughts. I figured your unconscious friend might like to hear both sides. But if I've ever set my bounds, then I shall take 2 steps back.
I think you're just fine. I think Gideon's a little
Fucking mental, yells Owen.
That's the one. I was gonna say emotional, but I think that's impossible. So,
Words are more dangerous, Dimble, than an army at your gates. Trust me.
That's why they're my weapon of choice.
you know, Gideon, every time I've trusted you, it's fucked me so hard. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you, Gideon. Do
Look
it.
down at him. And now, friend, I look over at the elf. The office still stands. I don't trust you sitting here by yourself. And I don't really trust you anywhere that you're going to be. But if you want to travel with us, no harm will come to you in terms of your life.
Just as far as the edge of the woods. Can't really go back to where I was from now. Gilda kicked
Then
me
let
out
us
for
drop
what
you
I've
at the nearest town, leave you the horse. You can be on your way.
He grins. Hope they got the type I like.
Do you like bloody? I gesture over at the horse that Christian was riding.
I prefer white.
We should get going. Unless anybody else has any other objections.
It's the fucking dead of night, says Owen. And
All the
in
better.
Fucking dark woods. So didn't you two want to fucking go fuck some goblins or some bullshit?
That sounds.
Well, would you prefer another tribe showed up?
Shrugs. I prefer to just get paid, but I'm just taking this job where it leads me at this point.
Well, I say we get going. What do you say, Dimble?
Yeah, I mean, I can walk. Oh God, like I start
You'll be riding in the back of the car.
I start getting up and like, oh God, my internals. I probably still have some internal bruising at the very least, and oh, that doesn't feel good. Oh God.
Yeah. The weird thing though is that ever since the healing word was used on you,
Yeah.
it feels like every time like you've moved and it's hurt, afterwards like the after sensation has sort of been numbed by this sort of odd warmth on the wound, which is a bit odd. But yeah,
Nice.
like it's a lot more comfortable than the last few times you've been injured and not healed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look up. The one language we share is Gnomish, right? Other than Common.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna look up at Ashwell, and just say to him in God. Gnomish is literally my first language too, so this would be interesting. I just say to him without missing a beat after saying what I said to Gideon. Just So, what part of the country you're from? In Gnomish.
Okay.
Yeah.
South of Lucius. And he says like south of in Gnomish and then like Lucius in like you know people speak in different languages, but then they say something that they've learned in theirs and it's like back to their normal accent.
Yeah.
So yeah. He says that in like, his normal common accent, but then the other bits are like
Yeah. It's like
Lucius.
yeah, that's Grovinder Godard Lucius.
Yes.
Lucius.
There you go.
Yeah.
You've got a much better goblin than me. I don't speak goblin. It's not one of my languages.
Oh no, I said Gnomish.
Oh, Gnomish. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I have my brain set.
Wired
There's
for
so many goblins in this camp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last few sessions.
Goblin-driven campaign.
Okay, yeah. I nod my head. And I look at Gideon. Well, he's talented. I'll give him that. Does he have an instrument on him? Does he have anything on him, like, of note?
He's wearing his leather armor, and he seems to have, like, a bag on him, but he doesn't seem to have at least anything. Like, he might be hiding some pan flutes or something in there, but...
What you got in that pack
other
there?
than that...
In common.
This? Rations and shit.
Just as a precaution. You mind if we take a look?
Yeah, he swings it off his shoulder and like throws it to you with like one motion.
Yeah, I do not catch it at all.
Yeah.
Let it smash.
Like lands.
I just realized actually, catching is based on dex.
You
so
have very bad dex.
yeah,
Yes.
and I'm injured as fuck, so I probably react like literally a full second after it hits the ground, like.
Oh.
Yeah. I reach over to it after the dust has like cropped up and just pull it over toward me and open it up and rifle through it.
Yeah. You find rations and shit.
Nothing other than like an explorer's pack.
There is basically there's like there is a hammer. There is a torch, a tinderbox, and 3 like sort of packages of dried meat.
Okay. Huh.
There also appears to be like a pouch on the inside, like on the side, which has some gold in it.
Can I count how much gold?
Yeah, if you open it and start counting gold, yeah.
It's like a tied up pouch?
It's like a bag within the bag. It's like
okay.
sort of like sewn into the side.
I'll open it.
It's like a pouch. Yeah, you open it. You find 15 gold pieces inside.
Nice. Yeah. I'll close the pouch. I won't take anything from it. And I'll just check around. I'll kind of like feel the meat packs just briefly, just to make sure there's not like a dagger in one or something.
Yeah, like you would have to probably like unwrap them to figure out their meat packs. So.
Sure. Yeah, I would do that briefly. I don't care to hide it.
Yeah, it's
I'll take
easy
them
enough
out.
to like re-knot up. It's a simple
Yeah.
way of packaging. So yeah, it's all like just dried.
Yep.
It's gonna be like sort of one of them has some actual nice meats like Parma ham sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like salted hams.
I smell it like along. Oh, that's That's good. You're gonna have to make this at some point while we're on the road. All right. Like I just hold up the one sack and point to the elf. That's not an order. I'm just saying. It smells really good.
Depends on where we're going. Looks over to you, Gideon, who I'm assuming is like driving the horse. So where to?
Where's the Lord's son supposed to be delivered? South?
Vico, which is here. You guys are like here right now.
We're all I can see is the battle map.
You're not on the map.
Nope.
I didn't go over here. Here we go.
By the way, for future, can we have Ankh be really tiny? Can we shrink him in his thing?
Yeah.
So he's still fucking yeah.
Ankh and why can't I remember his name?
So yeah, the closest town would be Venta.
We can make a straight shot to Vico though.
But yeah, you could make a straight shot to Vico.
Might as well, man.
Should be further away.
Well,
But yeah.
like I'm probably the one that carries the map, so
Yeah.
I'll wrench it out. I'll have the map in one hand and just like really disorganizedly put everything back in the bag. Make sure the meat's all packed up properly.
I think this is kind of sudden interruption, but I think we'll have a quick break here. Because this will be sort of a good stopping time where we'll have an hour left to play afterwards. Thanks everybody for watching thus far. Apparently, Rhett said that I said something that he construed as dirty when I said "bye with my mouth" or something.
Oh yeah.